The following contest, it is an Iron Man Challenge match. The rules are simple. The bout will be exactly 30 minutes in duration, and the competitor to score more decisions than his opponent, whether it be pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification, will be declared the winner. And now, introducing the participants. Wrestling fans, introducing first. He hails from the Dune Ranch. He weighs 200 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Darin. He hails from Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. He weighs 193 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Cruz.
And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the main event. 30-minute Battleground Iron Man match. Ryan Cruz taking on former Pro Wrestling Battleground heavyweight champion Darin Corbin. These two have known each other since day one in the pro wrestling business. They've spent plenty of time as a tag team, plenty of time as opponents. They've been all across the country with each other. And we've got 30 minutes. Most pinfalls or submissions at the end of the 30 minutes is the winner in this match. Exchanging wrist locks here and now to start this match out. Ryan Cruz getting out of it. Nice roll through and a kip up. Back to the wrist lock for him.
Darin Corbin just put on a nice waist lock around Ryan Cruz. Looks like Cruz is going to break it. Oh. Reversal, go behind.
These guys know each other so well. They know counters to each other's counters. Ryan Cruz had a nice cravat there, locked on Darin Corbin, but Darin Corbin knew the hold, knew how Ryan Cruz liked to lock it on. He found his way out, back to the wrist lock again. This time Ryan Cruz finding his way to the ropes, breaking the hold, and we're gonna start fresh now. Once again, here we're going for another. Not going for another lockup, going for a Roman knuckle lock now. Gonna see who can get the more leverage, who can get the advantage. Looks like it's gonna be Darin Corbin now, bridging Ryan Cruz backwards, and let's see if he plays fair from here. They are friends, but Darin Corbin just kind of going out on his own as of the last few years, and might not play fair, even though it is his friend in there. Again, exchanging the holds, back and forth, almost before we even have the time to call who has what hold. They're getting out, they're applying more. Some cardiovascular testing here for Darin Corbin early on in this Iron Man match. I want to believe that you're going to be in the ring guaranteed for at least 30 minutes against someone who knows every single move you have in your book. And Darin Corbin may be getting blown up now early in this matchup.
Well, it's not good to be sucking wind
8 seconds remaining.
with 27 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in a 30-minute Iron Man match. That was pretty smart of Ryan Cruz to test Darin Corbin's cardiovascular conditioning.
If you lie, I'm going to make this 30 minutes and beat you. We're slowing this down.
Darin Corbin now says he's kind of mad with his friend for doing the joking around and making him get blown up. He wants to slow things down now. Telling Ryan Cruz, we got another 27, 26 minutes to go. And now they've definitely slowed things down now. Ryan Cruz starting with a headlock, coming around, deep arm drag. Looking for a leg sweep there. Pinfall. 1. Nope, only a 1 count. They really seem to have slowed things down. They're taking the most out of this 25 minutes that remain in this match. Back to the headlock. Taking him back down to the ground. Ryan Cruz has a headlock on the ground now. Some of the crowd voicing their opinion on this here.
And just like that, Darin Corbin made time come back to its normal pace.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Darin
the
Corbin
first decision
convinced his friend
as a
there.
result of a
You almost got to think that Darin Corbin had this plan to begin with. He knew that his friend was going to want to have their fun, do their slow motion wrestling. Took advantage of it, kicked him in between the legs. He gave up a point, disqualification. Ryan Cruz is ahead 1 point to nothing, but now Ryan Cruz is on the ground, on his back, in pain, middle of the ring, and Darin Corbin has now probably 23 minutes to pick him apart and get as many pinfalls, as many submissions as he'd like now. Just stomping on his gut, stepping over him. Smart move by Darin Corbin, catching his own friend off guard. That was probably about the only move left he had. Pulled out a new move out of his book. Slow motion wrestling into the low blow, and now he's in control.
Darin Corbin's just taking his time right now because he knew that kick to the groin put Cruz down and out of commission. That was probably revenge for making him run the ropes like that earlier in the match. There we go, Darin Corbin taking on all the little snot-nosed brats at ringside. Darin Corbin, oh, there was payback right there from earlier.
And we aren't seeing a disqualification there. Where are we? No disqualification there. Low blow, inadvertent though. Ryan Cruz was turning to his back, trying to get out of that mount, almost in a camel clutch. Darin Corbin using his body weight to come down. Inadvertent low blow. Now Ryan Cruz has in the corner looking for a 10 punch. Hits all 10 punches. The score is still 1 point Ryan Cruz, 0 for Darin Corbin. For a big Irish whip out of the corner, reversal. See how Darin Corbin capitalizes. Nope. Like we said before, they know each other's moves. We're going to see a lot of counters, a lot of attempts at moves blocked in this match. Both of these guys know what the other guy is thinking. Some shots to the gut. Darin Corbin is caught up on the top rope right now. Ryan Cruz really taking advantage of this.
That was a nice Miyagi-Do karate crane kick there in the corner from Ryan Cruz. Oh no. Nice spinning heel kick.
Trademark Ryan Cruz spinning heel kick. Only gets the 2 count though. I've been noticing Ryan Cruz wearing his long North Star Express tights here tonight. Almost a throwback to their tag team. But Darin Corbin, with his new attitude that he's had over the last few years, wearing his own gear, not throwing a throwback to their old tag team days like Ryan Cruz. We'll see if any animosity comes in between these two. And speaking of their tag team days, hits the cruise control, and a roll up with the tights. This match is tied evenly. That was their normal tag finisher. An opponent would be in the middle of the ring, and Darin Corbin would throw Ryan Cruz like that into a splash onto their opponent. But this time it was a face full of mat and a pinfall for Darin Corbin.
How do you think Ryan Cruz feels to lose to their own patented signature move, Josh?
It can't help too much. It's bad enough that the match is now tied for Ryan Cruz. He's got to get back. He's got to get another pinfall to get ahead, so it's not a draw. But on top of getting the cruise control done to himself, getting a face full of mat, that just has to add salt to the wounds. Now a face full of corner turnbuckle. The crowd can sit and yell and tell Darin Corbin how much they think he sucks, but he just got a pinfall on Ryan Cruz. He's the only person to get a pinfall so far in this match. He's the former Battleground champion, and right now he's in control. He's got Ryan Cruz in the corner, getting some shots to the gut, and he's got nothing but time on his side. He still needs to get another pinfall or a submission to get the lead in this match. It's tied 1-1 right now, but he's in enough control right now that I don't see that being a problem.
Well, it seems like Darin Corbin has Ryan Cruz right where he wants him, down on the mat. It seems like the first 10 minutes or so they spent playing around with each other, trying to get a feel for each other, but now that they have about 20 minutes left on the clock, it's time to rack up some pinfalls here and come up ahead.
Darin Corbin starting to pay more attention now to Ryan Cruz rather than the crowd. Still getting his shots in with the crowd like he likes to, but stretching him out with a surfboard stretch on the ground now. And he's threatening to keep this hold on for the remaining 20 minutes. It doesn't matter, even if Ryan Cruz doesn't tap out to this hold, he's still stuck in hold. He's still in the middle of the ring. Ropes are nowhere near for him, and this hold will go on as long as Darin Corbin wants it to.
You're already here because I'm awesome.
Now that he's got control, he's got Ryan Cruz in hold. This is the mind of a former Battleground champion, a true championship wrestler. He's got his opponent in a hold. His opponent's not going anywhere. He sees where his opponent is, and now he's taking the time to talk trash to the crowd. A lot of guys will voice their opinion and tell the crowd what they think of them, but they'll keep their back to their opponent. They don't know where their opponent is, which usually winds up leading to their defeat. But Darin Corbin's got a hold on. Ryan Cruz is trying to get out of it. We'll see what comes of this right here, Mike.
Well, it seems like all those little brats claps are giving Ryan Cruz a sudden burst of energy. Look at those little kids. They're about to riot. If I was Darin Corbin, I'd just take off my boot and just start beating those kids with it right now.
Darin Corbin never being on the good side of these fans, especially these kids here at Alexki's Blues. And a standing moonsault there by Ryan Cruz. We'll see if this gets a pinfall. Nope. 2 count. Darin Corbin, that instinct, that championship instinct, kicking out. You gotta know. We spoke earlier about the triple threat match, the winner of that definitely being in contendership for the Breakout Championship. You gotta know that whoever wins this match has definitely got a Pro Wrestling Battleground Championship match coming in and coming his way soon, especially Darin Corbin being the former champion.
17 minutes remaining in the contest. 17 minutes.
Plenty of time.
Darin Corbin's taking his time here. I think those little brats down at ringside are kind of rattling him a little bit and throwing him off of his game. You know, it's got to kind of be sucky to be in the middle of that ring there trying to beat your opponent and have listen to those little brats screaming in your ear for a good 15, 20 minutes or more.
We have just over 15 minutes left in our main event Iron Man match. The score is even right now, 1 fall apiece. And, most main events last maybe 15 to 20 minutes. We're at about 15, 16 minutes left, and we've already had 2 points issued, 1 apiece, and these men have already taken each other to the limit, beating each other down. Darin Corbin looking for a figure 4 leg lock right now, maybe getting a submission victory, bringing himself into the lead if he can get the submission here. Center of the ring, Ryan Cruz has a long way to go before he can get to the ropes, and it's way too long to be stuck in that hold. If he doesn't get to the ropes, he's going to tap out. He's got at least 15 minutes left in this matchup. Turning it over, though. Now he's got the pressure on Darin Corbin. Darin Corbin's awfully close. No.
14 minutes, 22 seconds. That fall, as a result of a submission, goes to Ryan Cruz.
And right there, we had to wait for the official word. Ryan Cruz turned Darin Corbin over in that figure 4. Had enough pressure to get the submission. Darin Corbin gave up. He knew he still had 15 minutes. He's got to tie it up again and getting the lead, but he knows he's got enough time. Did the smart thing. Tapped out of that hold. Didn't want to be stuck in it too long. And now that's all he needed. He knew what Ryan Cruz was going to go for. Dropped his neck across the top rope. Knocks him out of the ring now into that barricade over the railing there into the bar area. Darin Corbin may have just tapped out, but let Ryan Cruz get the lead. Now he's in control. He's not getting hurt any longer. He's not getting stuck in that hold very long. He's got probably 14 minutes left to wear down Ryan Cruz in this match. And chasing after the crowd there. Kids better be careful and stay in their seats, Mike. You never know what Darin Corbin's going to do to you if you come after him.
Darin Corbin has been pretty methodical in this match. He's been taking his time. He's been pacing it well. He's got Ryan Cruz sitting in a bar chair right now. Just taking his time, taking his shots.
Both of these men in danger of getting counted out right here. Darin Corbin running in at 9. Ryan Cruz gets counted out. We have brought this match back to a tie, 2 points apiece.
The decision goes to Darin Corbin as a result of a countout. That decision even ups the score at 2 falls apiece.
Fall was called, 2 points apiece, and now referee Rod Page starting the count again. Ryan Cruz still on the outside of the ring.
Punch your mom in the ovaries so she doesn't have any more kids.
Darin Corbin making some threats to the kids at ringside and their immediate families. Let's hope he doesn't enact those plans. Ryan Cruz needs to get back to the ring or he might get counted out again. But if he's not ready to get back in the ring, should he get in the ring and get pinned? We'll see what happens. Darin Corbin going for an elevated DDT here. Hits it. Close to the ropes, so he's got to get the feet out of the ropes. And another pinfall. Darin Corbin is now in the lead, Mike. It's 3 points, Darin Corbin, 2 for Ryan.
To Darin Corbin. The current score, Corbin 3, Cruz 2.
And there we see the score right there. Cruz 2, Corbin 3. Corbin is still taking his time, pacing this out well. Ryan Cruz looks unconscious after his head was spiked into the mat and the canvas. There you go. Darin Corbin just threw those little kids' hero right at them. Ryan Cruz just hit the concrete at the feet of all of his young fans. There we go. Darin Corbin's just kicking back up on the top turnbuckle and relaxing.
This match is ending in last place, so 3, 2,
Darin Corbin gave up a few falls earlier in the match, but he's in control now. He's in the lead. Throws Ryan Cruz out of the ring, and he's just biding his time, Mike. He knows if he's going to go out there and try to brawl on the outside of the ring, he's at risk to getting injured. He's at risk to losing this match. He's in the lead right now. All he needs to do is not get pinned, ride the time limit out. We haven't heard an update recently, but we've got to assume it's around 10 minutes left in this 30-minute Ironman match. Ryan Cruz rolling back in the ring. Like we said earlier, if he stays outside the ring, he's going to get counted out. But if he rolls back in the ring too early, he's at risk of getting pinned, which happened last time. We'll see if Darin Corbin takes this opportunity to get a 2-point lead possibly, make it that much harder for Ryan Cruz to come back. Or we'll see if he waits the timeout.
I think Ryan Cruz is going to have a heck of a time trying to come back from this. I mean, he could barely get in the ring. I mean, he had to use the ring skirt for leverage to try to climb back into the ring so he didn't get counted out. Now he's back on the floor again. Darin Corbin is just pacing around the ring, just biding his time.
Referee Rob Page continuing the counts outside of the ring. Last we saw Ryan Cruz, he's on his back still, now getting up into a seated position. He's got to get back to the ring before he gets counted out again. But if I was Ryan Cruz, I'd slide into the ring, slide back out. It's kind of a cheap way out, the easy way out. But you gotta regain yourself before you get back into the ring with Darin Corbin. Sees Darin Corbin coming for him. There we go. That's what he needs. Shoulder to the gut. Slingshots into the ring. Hits the ropes. Ducks the clothesline. Saw it coming. Interesting. And, yep, leg scissors. Some sort of leg scissors mixed with a victory roll. I've never seen anything like that. Gets a pinfall. The match is even, but Darin Corbin's mad now. He's got to get in the lead again. He's going right back to Ryan Cruz, striking him, dropping an elbow on him. Darin Corbin had this match set. He had one fall over Ryan Cruz, and now it's even again. Now he's got to get back to work now. He was sitting around enjoying his time, throwing Ryan Cruz out of the ring, going for the pinfall there, only a 2 count, but now he's got to get back to work, Mike. Got to get that pinfall, got to get that submission, got to get that count, whatever he can to get another point.
I agree. With about 10 minutes left of this Ironman challenge, it's time to pick up the pace. It's time to hit everything that you have in your arsenal on your opponent. It's time to get those points and come up ahead in the lead.
And we've been exchanging the lead thus far in this match. It's 3 points to 2 right now. Darin Corbin in the lead, still in control. It was 3 points to 2. It's tied up again. It's been happening so fast, I've lost track. But the lead has been exchanged a few times. I think whoever wins this match, they're either going to have to get a pinfall right before the end of the match, or they're going to have to get 2-point lead. Maybe 2 quick back-to-back pinfalls to get 2-point lead, or just wait the match out and get one right before the end. We'll see what happens.
I think Darin Corbin. Oh no, here he comes. What's he got? Oh, he's got a chair. I thought Darin Corbin left really quick to get a drink. That's how bad Ryan Cruz was beaten down in the ring. I don't think Darin Corbin should be trying to use a chair this late in the match, because it'll just put Ryan Cruz ahead in points if he gets disqualified.
Exactly. The score's tied right now. And referee, there we go. Referee Rob Page not wanting. He knows that Ryan Cruz is pretty beaten up. He doesn't want this chair brought in this match, but Darin Corbin pushes him away anyways. Ryan Cruz has the chair now. Oh, Darin Corbin might have had this planned. I wouldn't have known why he wanted to bring the chair in if it was an even match. He got disqualified purposely earlier, but he had 27 minutes to go yet.
At 22 minutes, 41 seconds, via disqualification, Darin Corbin scores a pinfall.
And with 8 minutes left, Darin Corbin's plan worked. He got Ryan Cruz disqualified with that chair. And there we go, Uranagi suplex, middle of the ring, pinfall. Oh, and a near fall. Ryan Cruz is able to kick out of that. I thought he was going to get pinned there. Darin Corbin is in the lead by 1 fall now. It's 4 points to 3. We'll see if he gets that 2-point victory or if he starts taking it easy like he did earlier. I think after that last equalizer, bringing the points even a few minutes ago, I don't think Darin Corbin's going to be spending too much time sitting around, lounging around, waiting for the time to run out. I think he's going to try to get another pin.
With these guys in the last 6 minutes of the match, I think Darin Corbin should have stayed on Ryan Cruz a little bit more right there. He kind of gave him a little bit of breathing room, and it kind of backfired against him right there with that.
Ryan Cruz with a big near fall right there. Big move off fireman's carry position, throwing him off his shoulders, dropping him face first into the mat, hitting his knees, hitting his stomach, hitting his chest, everything on the front side of his body, just crashed into the mat, but he still got his shoulder up. Ryan Cruz is going to have to start busting out some new moves like that. Darin Corbin knows pretty much everything he does. That's the only way in a match like this that Ryan Cruz is going to be able to catch Darin Corbin off guard. If he tries new things like that, hits him. If Darin Corbin doesn't know what's coming, doesn't know how to counter it maybe. Looking for his big, Ryan Cruz looking for the big kick coming up now. Spinning enziguri coming. Nope, going for the super kick. Darin Corbin with the ginger snap out of nowhere. Let's see if he can get the pinfall. Center of the ring. No, Ryan Cruz kicked out. I honestly thought that was going to be another pinfall, bringing Darin Corbin to that coveted 2-point lead that we were talking about. But Ryan Cruz was able to kick out of that.
Cruz 3.
We're down to the wire now. We got 5 minutes remaining. Oh, Darin Corbin's going to put him to sleep. I don't think that will be too hard to do with as much of these guys have been through in the last 25 minutes. Cruz is trying to fight. Ooh. Nice snapmare. Oh no, he's got him in a crossface.
Ryan Cruz fighting out, just like we were saying, busting out new moves, pulling different things out that Darin Corbin isn't expecting. He's got him in the, no. Kick out, puts him right back in. As I was saying, he has him in the crossface in the center of the ring. Darin Corbin got out into a pinfall. Ryan Cruz kicked out, went right back into the hole. Didn't even let it go from the pinfall attempt. Darin Corbin doing what he's got to do now and working his way to his feet. He tried the pinfall and got stuck just right back into the hold. Going for a fisherman, bridging fisherman suplex there by Darin Corbin. Got out of the hold, got a bridging fisherman suplex there right in the middle of the ring. Still a kick out though. Darin Corbin is still 1-point lead. Both men are on the mat now. Darin Corbin needs to roll to the ropes or roll onto his stomach. Ryan Cruz is on his stomach, not in danger of getting pinned in the immediate future. There we go. Darin Corbin gets off of his shoulders. No risk of getting pinned right now. He's getting up before Ryan Cruz. We'll see how he capitalizes on that. Ryan Cruz, spinning back kick. Going for the boom shakalaka. We'll see if he can hit it. Darin Corbin saw it coming. He's trying to fight it off. Looking for that figure 4 leg lock again. Darin Corbin tapped out earlier. He locked on this figure 4 leg lock. Ryan Cruz was able to turn it over, put the pressure on Darin Corbin. Darin Corbin didn't want to be stuck in that hold as short as he could. Tapped out right away. Gave up a pinfall to Ryan Cruz, but he gained it back and he's in the lead right now.
The fans are rallying behind Cruz, trying to get him motivated to get out of this figure 4 leg lock again. He's trying to inch his way to the ropes. Darin Corbin keeps wrenching on the pain on Ryan Cruz, and he's got him.
Darin Corbin letting go there. He was getting the 5 count from referee Rob Page. He got to 4, let go before he gave up another disqualification. That would have brought this match even again. Darin Corbin does have the 4 to 3 point lead now. We're in the final moments, literally final seconds of this matchup. If Darin Corbin can keep his lead right here, he can win this match. If I was Darin Corbin, I would just stay away from Ryan Cruz. Running out of the ring. 1 minute remaining. Trying a high-risk offense right here. Bites him in the butt there. Ryan Cruz hit his spinning enziguri. Got Darin Corbin on the top rope. Looking for, front body slam. Looking for a springboard moonsault. Oh, knees up by Darin Corbin. Going for the ginger snap. Ryan Cruz reverse, pushes him into the rope. Schoolboy pinfall.
29 minutes, 32 seconds.
The match is tied, 4 points apiece. Ginger snap out of nowhere. Darin Corbin hits on Ryan Cruz. Pinfall. Nope. Last second pinfall by Ryan Cruz. He's in the lead now, 5 to 4. Darin Corbin's trying to get him back in the ring. Ryan Cruz is smart, trying to get out of the ring. And the time expires. Your winner of the match is Ryan Cruz. And there you hear it, the official word, 5 points to 4. Multiple pinfall exchanges in the last moments of that match. Ryan Cruz is the winner. 5 to 4 victory over his own friend, Darin Corbin, former Battleground champion. We'll see where Ryan Cruz goes from here.